We've got some elephants here. When the trunk is pointing upwards, that's a sign of good luck. I love these socks. Look at these. They've got cats on. Meow. These are bag straps. That's a nice leopard print one. I've used bag straps before, believe it or not, as a belt when I've had no belt. I like these woolly hats. I had to throw mine away recently because it had seen better days. So one of these might be just the thing. Look at those stags. They're fine beasts. Perfect for your big chunky candle. Gotta love a stag. Oh, look at these angel wings. They're nice, aren't they? Fabulous. Look at all this. Really, really excellent. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I am at the recently refurbed Bow Street Bags, which is now Mayfair. So welcome to Mayfair at the Petticoat Lane Emporium in the foyer. Now Wendy, who is the genius behind Mayfair, is also the genius behind Florence Lifestyle over in Birchington, which opened, it must be almost exactly a year ago now, and that's done amazingly well. So she decided that it would be a good idea to replicate that over here. So let's have a look around. This is the entrance. As you can see, everything's been spooked up for Halloween. So we're in here. Everything, as you can see, is colour coordinated. So here we have some nice neutrals and some pale pinks with neutral in as well. These are lovely and soft. A lot of the clothes are Italian. That's super cosy, lovely and warm. These are £25, which I think is very reasonable. The latest styles, and you can have any two for £40. So if you're looking for a warm jumper, you could have one in a pale shade and you could have one in a darker shade and save a tenner. And I think that's a bargain for the quality in particular. And then there's some lovely boots up here, again in different shades and sizes. And here you've got a size 9. And look what we have here. We have some smashing lampshades here. So you can put a little light in here, tea light or something, either real or maybe one of those battery operated ones, and hang it from a nook somewhere to make it nice and cozy. We've got plants. These hairs are gorgeous ornaments. Look at that. Beautiful. Happiness blooms from within, so it does. That's pins. And we've got scented candles. Barley Whirl. That looks an interesting one. That's only £6. That makes a brilliant gift for Christmas or birthday or even anniversary or housewarming. We've got some elephants here. When the trunk is pointing upwards, that's a sign of good luck. These are nice. I've got one of these. Mine's in blue and white. Nice for summer, that was. These are nice little figurines. They're only £15. There's lots of stuff here that would make great gifts. These are beautiful. These are orange blossom and mandarin tea lights. They're only £6. And they smell really nice as well. Pumpkin and ginger. Nice for Halloween. I like these birds, gorgeous. And we have Buddha as well, and they're only £15. You've got to love a Buddha. This model here gives you an idea about how you might style your outfit. I like that fluffy hat and the skinnies. I often wear skinnies with jumpers. I love these socks. Look at these. They've got cats on. Meow. And these have daisies on. The cat ones are amazing. And then we've got pashminas. They're £14. Again, very reasonably priced. Lovely fluffy gloves. These ones are spectacular with the buckle on. I like those. So here we go on to the oranges and browns. I have this jacket at home. Lovely. Makes me feel like a queen. All these lovely handbags. So we've got leopard print, which is still really trendy right now, with the gold. I do like leopard print, I must admit. I always have though, even before it was considered ultra stylish. This is a really lovely shade of orange. It's more like an orange red. It doesn't capture in the camera very well. It comes out paler, but I can assure you it's a reddish orange. Very rich. We've got bags here for all occasions, all styles. These are bag straps. That's a nice leopard print one. I've used bag straps before, believe it or not, as a belt when I've had no belt, and they're good for that as well. These boots rock. They're amazing. And this hat, look. I used to have a hat like this when I was young. I was once photographed. It would probably be about 1973 for the Derby Evening Telegraph. It was early spring and I had to be pictured amongst the crocuses on Bradshaw Way. Look at these notebooks. They're gorgeous. £8 only. Beautiful. If you go to a lot of shops in towns and cities, whether it's London or Canterbury, Brighton, you'll pay a lot more than £8 in a trendy gift shop. I like these woolly hats. I had to throw mine away recently because it had seen better days. So one of these might be just the thing. Heat machine. We all need a heat machine. Mine's usually Dan, but don't tell him. Look at these seahorses. I've always been a bit obsessed with seahorses. Seahorses, stags, Highland coos, that sort of thing. These are nice. I love this blue and white. It reminds me of the Delft that you saw produced in the Netherlands. You often find these days in charity shops and auctions and antiques shops as well. I love that anchor. Ideal for your small room, your bathroom, your loo, or whatever. Or if you've got a man cave, you could put it in there as well. Look at those stags. They're fine beasts. Perfect for your big chunky candle. You've got to love a stag. Oh, look at these angel wings. They're nice, aren't they? Fabulous. Look at all this. Really, really excellent. So you see, there's something for all price ranges here, for all purses. These purses, look at these, they're fabulous. I sent one to my cousin for a birthday. They're made in Nepal. The poppies are lovely.
Lovely, aren't they? I like the bird feeder one that's round here.
Wonderful bird feeder poppies. These are lovely. I really like this leopard print jacket. I've got my eye on this one. And here are all the greens. This one's been reduced to £15. These are nice. I like those. The shoes and boots in here are so comfortable. Wow. These are so comfortable. I always wear these ones, and sometimes the individual pairs of socks that I've shown you. That's nice. Love the purses. I bought one or two of these before in the past. They make great gifts. I bought one or two of these before in the past. So that's it then. That's a quick look around Mayfair. I think you'll agree that there's stuff to suit all tastes and all purses. Not expensive, very competitive against what you can find in the high street for the quality. You always get good service here and help if you need it. So why not pop down? This place is open 7 days a week from 10 AM till 4 PM. So we'll see you soon. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please do comment. What do you think of this place and what you've seen? I think it's fabulous, and I'm sure it will be as successful as Florence is over in Birchington-on-Sea. Please share and subscribe. Ding ye old notification bell, ding ding ding. And I'll see you again soon for the next one. Thanks so much for watching.